Hi, I'm Morgan, and this is the 1000 Scenes Project, and improviser number 38 of 1000 is Eric Scholl. Hello, Eric.
Hi,
Thank you so much for doing this.
you're welcome.
Uh,
Isn't a number that resonates with me? Unfortunately, I would have thought like, oh, that was the number I wore in football, but it's not.
well, maybe the
But
significance will become clear
it's a good number.
at a
Yeah,
later
yeah,
point. Our randomly
yeah.
generated suggestion for the scene is dining, D-I-N-I-N-G, dining.
I am famished.
I'm so sorry it's taking so long. This is the first time that I've done a pork roll, so it takes longer than I thought.
Isn't there anything else that we can eat while we're waiting for the pork roll?
Well, I could get more. I could get more cheese and crackers out. You were complaining about the cheese and crackers before, so I don't. I still only have the Swiss cheese and the Weetabix
Same
crackers.
Swiss, not even aged Swiss
No,
cheese.
and the Weetabix is
Not
technically
even,
a cereal. It's not even a cracker, but I felt like it had a cracker-like.
it's not even from Switzerland.
No, no, it's from Safeway. It's from the supermarket.
That's what I'm really afraid of. Like, I want you to do well, but everything you do, Fred,
Yeah.
it kind of disappoints me. And that pork roll, it's not really browning, and
Yeah.
it's kind of bubbly, and I
Don,
want you to do well.
I am glad that you accepted this dinner invitation. Even you probably knew that it was going to be an utter disappointment, but you came anyway. I appreciate that.
Well, like you, I like you.
Oh well, see, that's great. I mean, that's really cool of you. I've always thought of you as like my coolest cousin.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like you, like, in my heart. Not in any weird way, but I really like you in my heart.
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. You like me in your heart, but you don't like any of the things that I do in reality. Is that?
Yeah, like even saying that I'm your coolest cousin is kind of disappointing because I wanted you to say, like, you like me because of my heart, like I'm cool or something. Of course I'm cool.
Oh, well, for me, cool encompasses a whole lot of stuff. I mean, it's your heart and your mind and the things you do in reality, just a general blanket of things that I approve of.
Did you spray water on that pork roll? Because that's how you make it like crisp and brown. And I didn't want to say anything because I wanted you to do well, but I really don't think you sprayed water on it.
I didn't spray water on it. I guess that I just really there was so many instructions in the cookbook that I'd not, I'm sure I skipped.
You used a cookbook.
Well, yeah, it's the first time I've
You
ever.
know, you know our great aunt, our mutual great aunt, Nona,
Yeah, great Aunt Nona.
says never use a cookbook. I opened a cookbook once. She slammed it on my hand, and I had to bandage mine. It wasn't broken or anything, but swelled up, and I had to bandage it. And from then on, I never use a cookbook.
And hopefully the whole family knows this, but I am so sorry about accidentally causing the death of great Aunt Nona.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I didn't put the parking brake on, and
You see, I'm not disappointed in you about that because that's life. That happens. I'm
thank you.
disappointed that you don't realize that that's life and that happens and that you're upset about that.
But
The,
I'm upset about
the
you're
pork
upset.
roll
Okay.
compared to that, the pork roll is more of a disaster than that because the pork roll you you really have control over. You know, forgetting to set a parking brake, everybody does that every once in a while. That's kind of
Right.
like the universe. You see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying. Damn it. Stupid. What's this? How hard is it to read instructions? How could you have done that? Dummy. God, that was that was in my control, Don. I could have sprayed that pork roll with water, and I just let it sit there, and I did nothing. And now we're gonna have an improperly cooked pork roll.
That's what I'm saying, man. From the heart. From the heart, not from a book. From the
No,
heart.
thank you. Thank you for setting me straight.
Take
God.
what the universe gives you and let the universe take away what it's going to take away. And don't blame yourself and don't take credit for yourself.
Yeah.
And I like you. But
Thank you.
maybe I won't be so disappointed in you.
I am the problem with this world. If people will not take responsibility for the things they do that were not accidents, but that were just missteps, where they failed to do a small thing that could have led to the thing not happening, as opposed to a mistake of knowledge, like me not realizing that I had not put the parking brake on, and great Aunt Nana sliding down that steep hill and hitting that wall. That was okay. The fact that I looked at a recipe, I even looked at a recipe, that's bad, but then I didn't notice the part where it must have said, spray the pork roll with water, that's unforgivable.
That's something you should know from your heart anyway. So, how about this? Let's go to a pork farm and get another pig, and we'll make another pork roll. How about that?
Oh, not just the Safeway, because they have
as long as we can walk there. I'm not getting in a car with you.
Oh, so you want to walk to a pig farm?
Or the Safeway, any place they might have a pig.
Okay.
We'll make another pork roll.
Well, I'll Google pig farms. I think the Safeway is probably closer. But no.
And we can walk there, so I won't have to get in a car with you.
Thank you for having the patience with me and my ways to walk with me to a pig farm and get another pig and then have that pig slaughtered, and then we bring it back here, and this time I will not follow any recipe. I will follow whatever I can assume that great Aunt Nana would have wanted me to do with the pig, and it will definitely involve spraying with water. And
yeah, as great Aunt Nana used to say, spray it with water.
I should have remembered. That was like her catchphrase. That should have been obvious. And I apologize because I know you are famished, so it's probably going to be another 7 to 8 hours before we eat. So if you change your mind about the Weetabix or the cheese, then just let me. We can bring some.
I think I will have that non-Swiss cheese and the Weetabix now.
You're too good to me. Blackout! Well, thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you, sir.
Very fun. Now, is there anything that I can plug for you in the description of the video?
Yes, my friend Laith Knackley, whose name I shall spell.
Well, and I'll put a link to this in the video comments. So even if you mess up the spelling, I will put it correctly in the comments.
Has a show that who I've been in a lot of things with, and have also produced things that he's been in. Has a show coming up at Rattlestick, which sounds like it's fantastic, from January 15th to February 27th.
Great. I'll put a link to that in the description of the video. Thank you so much, Eric, and have a great day.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care. This was fun.